he comes back in with an unexpected back kick. Accorleon even uses trickery on his friend, reminding me that the game is never over until you're out of the circle.
The trickery or treachery in capoeira, also known as malicia, began in the resistance of African slaves. The slaves would purposely create accidents that damaged property or sabotaged the efforts of their owners, then behave as if they had done nothing. This strategy allowed them to hold on to their sense of self while appearing to cooperate with their masters. The players often pretend to be hurt or drunk or tired. They may leave the fight and then return abruptly. This is malicia.
Lesson number 2. The context dictates the meaning of fair play.
Some scholars have written about a link between capoeira and runaway slaves for whom escape would have been the ultimate goal. In a jungle outside of Salvador, Josette gets a chance to investigate this theory with Mestre Accordeon, who has done extensive research on this subject.
Do you think that part of the forest and part of this tropical environment gave part of what capoeira is?
There is several theories about the history of capoeira. So some people think that they were created in the jungles. So some people think that's a urban art form. I myself, I find it very difficult to believe that runaway slaves were able to do capoeira in a jungle. In a jungle, you use a spear, you use arrows, you use rocks, you use that. So for me, capoeira is an urban art form, but they were used as self-defense and very urban in some ways. And that's my view. Perhaps I'm wrong, but...
What do you think they could be, if they had to use it in the jungle as they were running away and things like that, what would they have been doing?
Not so much the movements in itself, but the strategy of the capoeira.
Would they hide?
They fake, they hide, they move, the capacity to be elusive.
Right.
So you know that some stories say that some capoeiristas, they were able to disappear. And
it looks like the ninja to me.
Well,
while the number of runaway slaves remains unclear, enough escaped to help create fugitive communities in remote areas of the jungle called quilombos. The largest of these was Palmares, created in the 17th century, with a population of 20,000. For more than 60 years, Palmares thrived with its own laws, economy, and social order. The terminology of capoeira is often colorful and used to fool unwary adversaries. For example, a so-called blessing is in fact a kick in the gut.
And then that people would like that giving you a blessing here, and the things go. The beans will go, and I don't know if they thought about, but that worked. It worked. And also it's a setup kick, because everything capoeira is like a setup kick. You have one that you call martelo. Martelo means hammer. Think about the hammer. It's just up. Yeah. So I'm going to show you very basic things.
Okay.
So you do swing kicks, circular kicks, straight kicks. In the past, the takedowns were very important, even today, but the vocabulary developed. And I want that you squat now. Squat. Good afternoon, Josette. How are you? Then you do a kick over me. Then I go, I'm fine, thanks. So the movements like this dialogue.
Lesson number 3. Capoeira is a playful dialogue as well as a fight.
Physical trickery is not the only form of deception in capoeira. In the past, songs were used to warn that one of the players had a concealed knife or that the police were approaching. The songs, sung at a roda, still offer commentaries on the action. Lyrics tease, taunt, and push the players on to greater feats. Central to the songs, the berimbau, which Mestre Bimba called the soul of capoeira.
With only a single string, the berimbau produces rich music.